Awesome. All right. All right. I looked up, I checked all your albums and everything. I saw that you guys have an awesome sound. Really awesome and stuff. So, what's different about this between your previous albums?
Well, the last album was all the songs were written while we were before we were signed, while we were just sort of like a deeply struggling band, like hobbyists essentially. And pretty much the only way our band, the only function that our band performed was, playing live, maybe once a month. So all those songs were written just to be played live by three guys, and then. We started getting label interest, and we just recorded those songs that we had. Whereas, this time, we sort of, when we sat down, we knew we were recording a record and making a record in the studio. So I think we sort of, the thought process was less geared toward just three guys playing in a room kind of thing.
Cool.
So yeah, I think we, the last record I think was all written to be very exciting live, whereas this time I think we sort of lean toward making a more interesting but nuanced record.
Did you start recording in the studio or just in the basement?
No, yeah, we have a well, do you mean for this record or the record?
Or just the first time you ever played together with your band?
I mean, we the first recording we ever did together was on a hard disk recorder that I had, an 8-track hard disk recorder. In the basement of our drummer's college. We just had a room and recorded, I think 5 songs.
That's cool.
That I engineered and stuff like that.
That's cool. That's awesome. Any new instruments in this album?
There was a little keyboard on the first record, but we always insisted that it sort of be tucked so that you couldn't even really tell it was there. It just sort of made everything sound a little thicker. But it wasn't really a very present sound. Whereas on this record, there are pretty prominent keyboard parts and leads and stuff like that. There's saxophone on this record. There's let's see. There's lots. I think there's some xylophone on this record. Oh, there's all sorts of Eastern string instruments. Oh, this is nice. Cool. No big deal. I just escorted him up. No problem without that. So.
Well, I gotta go explain the security.
Gotcha. Cool.
Okay. That's so the keyboard makes it all sound different from what you did before.
I mean, I don't think it's the presence of the keyboard that makes it different. I mean, I think part of what's different about this record is that when we wrote the songs, we thought, oh, these could be really cool if there was this keyboard part. So I think the keyboard was added because we felt like the songs would be better for it. So I don't think what's different is that we decided, oh, there will be keyboard. I think it's that there was keyboard because it was different.
Nice. Any future instruments you guys been thinking about putting in?
We'll see. Well, Max, our keyboardist, who we added because there's so much keyboard on the record, is sort of he's one of those guys that is a jack of all trades. And when we first met him, he had just decided that he was going to learn pedal steel guitar, a country, sort of lead country instrument. And now he's pretty proficient on the pedal steel. So when we play acoustic shows, he plays pedal steel on it. It sounds really cool. So I'd be surprised if there wasn't some appearance of pedal steel on the next record.
That sounds good. So you guys are really well known for your sense of humor. How do you put that into your songs? I know you put that in your last video, Impatience.
Yeah.
With Chris turning into a wolf.
Yeah. I mean, I think we try not to. I think whatever humor is in the songs is sort of more wry humor than sort of wacky humor, which we tend to maybe go for in videos or. We're not very big fans of funny songs. I mean, I think there's room for wit in lyrics and things like that. But we definitely try to not write funny songs.
Yeah, there's sort of this intelligence in your songs that I definitely picked out.
Nice.
And stuff.
Thanks.
It's really good.